In Colombia, the commercial and institutional building sector accounts for 6% of the annual national energy consumption. On average, 22.8% of that energy is used for cooling purposes. Currently, this cooling supply is framed under three models. In the first one, the organizations operate their own cooling equipments. In the second model, the organizations use leased cooling equipments. And in the third one, the organizations rent a building that is already equipped with the cooling equipments. However, there is yet another alternative to meet the needs for sustainable and efficient space cooling through innovative business models that promote energy efficiency and offer operative and financial advantages. Cooling as a service is a pay-per-service business model. In broader terms, in this model, the cooling equipment is the property of the service provider, who is in charge of all the O&M costs which are covered by a comprehensive fee, and the customer pays only for the amount of cooling they actually consume. The provider benefits from a constant income flow and establishes a long-term relationship with their customers. In turn, the customers benefit from receiving a high-quality cooling service, significantly reducing the administrative and operational tasks related to equipment maintenance, allowing them to focus exclusively to their core mission-related activities. The implementation of this model, applied to the Colombian context, can be done through two schemes: financing through a financial institution, sale-leaseback. A first scheme, the service provider finances the delivery of the service through a financial institution. In this scheme, the provider sells the cooling equipments to the financial institution, expecting to subsequently pay for the lease of such gear to the same financial institution. The customer, on the other hand, pays the service provider based exclusively on its consumption and the agreed rate. This payment may be made directly to the service provider or through a third party responsible for its collection. As such, the provider delivers a complete cooling service to the customer, covering technology, maintenance, energy costs, and any other related operating costs. Financing through an intermediary, SPV. In the second scheme, the provider finances the delivery of the service through an intermediary. Here, the provider sells the cooling equipments to the intermediary. The intermediary enters in a partnership with the service provider through a contract for the delivery of cooling services to third-party users, which includes the installation and operation of the equipments, the maintenance, the retrofit, and the cost of energy. In turn, the intermediary signs a cooling service delivery contract with the end user and collects the established fees accordingly. In this scheme, it is also possible that both the provider and the customer become investors of the intermediary by contributing in cash or in kind to the project. These two variants of the cooling as a service business model allow customers to achieve energy efficiency goals and reduce operational costs by including the equipment's maintenance in the cooling service contract, reducing energy consumption and energy waste, simplifying the administrative and operational tasks in charge of the operations staff, mitigating the impact of restrictive legal and administrative regulations that public and private organizations face when subscribing long-term contracts as end users of an outsourced service, providing expert advice in order to optimize the use of resources and capital investment required for the acquisition of the cooling equipments and technology and its subsequent operation. The cooling as a service scheme presents itself as an innovative and sustainable business model that benefits various public and private buildings and offers great business expansion and growth opportunities for vendors and providers of the cooling sector. The Energy Districts in Colombia strategy is here to assist you in assessing your cooling needs and evaluating the best alternative for your projects. To learn more, visit www.distritoenergetico.com.